Well, hey guys, it is Monday afternoon. Nothing like a return on report. That's part of my journey. Being in Wake Up Warrior is doing a regular return on report. What's working, what's not working. And so it's always fun to share with you guys as I look back at the past week. What was I accomplishing? What did I didn't? What do I need to work on? What do I need to make a pivot on? And so I find it's important to come back and share with you guys what I live, how I, you know, do this coaching thing, right? So you guys see in real life what's it all going on, what's going down. Hey, Brett. Hey, Zippy. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining on. But this past week has been pretty cool, honestly. I had a lot of great conversations. Got to go back to my alma mater, Cal Poly Pomona. So for you Cal Poly Broncos out there, please drop me a like or let me drop me a Bronco in the comments. But it'd be cool to connect with you. But we had on Friday, we had a luncheon for alumni and got to meet with some students out there and see student papers presented, which is always great because I think it's important as a student. You're getting feedback from people that have been working in the field, understand what's going on there. And in fact, I even got to see one of my clients' employees there. She's a student at Cal Poly as well. So that was really cool to be able to go back to campus on Friday and reconnect. It was a pleasure, an honor. I'm grateful for that opportunity. And I also had some great conversations with some other coaches and consultants this past week. And in fact, a couple of them, some amazing women that I've gotten to meet over the last couple weeks, or I've talked with, we're brainstorming and we're actually looking at having an event coming up here this year, up here on the mountain. And so if that's something that's you're interested in learning more about, let me know because I can certainly share more with you about that. One of the things we're actually going to be doing is called an altitude group coming up here, and we are looking at a date in May. I'm going to be co-teaching that as a guide with another colleague. And so we were just getting through some of the logistics today. We'll be excited to reveal more of that to you. I'll be reaching out with more information, or you guys can just message me directly. I would love to hear from you as well. This is going on with all the other things I've got going on here with the Business Roundtable podcast, the Intelligent Human Leadership podcast, which again, I very much appreciate your guys' support in listening to those, give me your feedback. Even if it's critical feedback, I welcome it because we learn from feedback, from being real and raw and relevant and getting the results we really want. I had a great conversation with another colleague, young man from our church today, and we were just talking through what does that look like to be real, to be raw, to share your life, to open it up, the highs and the lows, right? Nobody has, it's not static. You're either going to be descending or ascending. Hopefully we do, as we descend, we can go up, we can descend and ascend more quickly. There's that gap I've talked about in the past, that where we lean into the journey. And so for me, it's been really critical to look back, especially this week, this month. It's been honestly one of the, I don't want to say tougher months, but it's been difficult to kind of get on track. Have you guys ever been off track and like getting back on track? So for those of you that don't know, I was on jury duty at the beginning of the month. That threw me off for a little bit for the first, week and a half, 2 weeks of there in kind of figuring out where everything was going to land. We had a lot of birthdays, camping trips. I got to go back to do some rocket launching this past weekend, which was great with my son. So I look at all these aspects of life and try to make sense of it. My relationships with my son, my wife, my business, taking care of myself physically and emotionally, spiritually. There's a lot going on. And I find using the warrior system, you guys, and if anybody wants to have access to that warrior system, let me know. I have access to the app. I can get you plugged in there. I was actually adding a couple more people into the app recently so that they can start using the tools there. Whether you're coaching with me or you just want to use the tools yourself, that's fine. I'm happy to get you plugged in and get you working and using those resources. But one of the things I look at is, as I was talking to this young man this morning, was, we're talking about how it's easy as men to get stuck in the business phase, making money phase, and it's super important. We all need money. We all need to get by. We all need to live, right? We need to make a living. But sometimes we do that at the expense of other aspects of our life. So when I do a return on report, I look at not just the business. I mention my my relationships with my family. So this past weekend, we got to have a great time with my mother-in-law and family, going out to Big Bear and just enjoying the sunshine. We've got some beautiful, glorious sunshine with the snow melting fast around us, and having time to serve at my church. I was able to do our audio at the church and give back that way. So, spiritually, family and the balance, body for me, I got up early this morning. I couldn't sleep. I got in the sauna. I got my workout in. I even got another lap around the the neighborhood today to get my steps in, to get my energy in, and then taking time to journal, or what I call stack, is really important to help me get me centered. I've noticed when I miss that stacking, and there's been a couple days last week where I did miss it, and so I know I need to get back on track. It's like, okay, where am I off, right? When you track it and when you're looking at these things, and that's why I do a return and report. I look back and find out what's working and what's not working, right? What do I need to pivot on and focus in on? And it's been quite a bit of a pivoting month for me, in the business, and how I am showing up and making sure that I'm on point for my existing clients and in preparation to take on additional clients. That's why I mentioned to you earlier coming on here. I'm excited about being able to add this altitude training coming up in May, working collaboratively with another giant guide. So she's going to be getting some more information together, and we'll probably come on and share some things together with you guys. But if you haven't got a chance to listen to one of the podcasts, you can look it up. I'm on all the different podcast platforms. Intelligent Human Leadership or the Business Roundtable. Those have been some really fun things that I've been able to do. I did both of them last week, and I'll be doing it again this week as a way. Business Roundtable is fun because that's just bringing individuals together, different business owners. We have different topics. This last week, we talked about forgiveness and healing and how that builds resilience into your organization and into you. And that was a really great conversation with Charlie Chen and Bill Hatch. And so we have an upcoming conversation on health and well-being coming up next week. I'm going to be recording. And so these are just fun, exciting developments that I love sharing with you guys, because I think it's important to let you know what's going on. Where is David Carr headed? How can I help you guys? Where I can. Where can I be of service? Where it could be just be connecting you or introducing you to somebody else. Let me know. Reach out to me in the comments. And if you're interested in any of the coaching and the consulting things that we have going on, whether myself or collaboratively, I'm happy to get you plugged into, talk to some of the other resources that I've been, folks I've been talking with and connecting with, this past, honestly, year and a half since I've been starting Steward Your Business. Hard to believe that, you guys. This will be coming up on my second anniversary with Steward Your Business here in September. And I am just so blessed and honored to be able to work with many great firms. There's one of them. I'll give you a shout out, Biological. They're doing great work out in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've got one Ford Biological out here in Southern California, really working with a great team, and Mountain View Biological as well. Raina Nager, her team. These are just a few of the clients, and I give them a shout out because they're investing in their team and they're working on these aspects of how do we lead ourselves better and support each other. And I just want to honor those owners. Alana Wise at Biological, Catherine Ford at Ford, Rihanna Nightinger at Mountain View Biological. I work with John Cruikshank at JMC Square. These are just great companies and great individuals that I've seen pour into their companies and really be relentless about improving and becoming a better company culture. And that's what I'm committed to, right? Why come on here to you guys? Why do I share where I'm at? Because it's important for me, number one, to live what I teach and what I consult on, and share and be transparent with you and let you know that, I don't always have it all together. but I can tell you what's working and what's not working and how you can avoid some of the missteps that I've made in my own life, in my own business. And that way you are in a better place. You're in a stronger place to keep hopefully build on the momentum you already have and to get and create a better life for yourself and for your team. So, anyways, I could go on, you guys. Just wanted to give you a quick return report here at 10 minutes in, but it's important to know what's going on, where are we going. And again, if you're interested, you want to learn more about the Altitude Group or any of the consulting coaching things that are going on, please reach out to me directly. I would be happy to talk with you, get on a call, Zoom, whatever that might be. And I'd love to hear from you and what's going on in your world. All right, guys, have an amazing afternoon. Happy Monday. Go get them. And I will talk to you later.